people, what's up? And today we're going to be doing another mathematical video of doing some math puzzles. These puzzles are really fun and very mind teasing, so I really do hope you enjoy and let's get into it. So the first puzzle on our list is called magic squares. Magic squares, if you don't know what they are just basically a cube that has that you have to put in some numbers. What kind of numbers do you have to fill in? You have to fill in numbers, for example, from 1 to 9, and in a 3 by 3 square like this, obviously. And in this square, what you're going to do, you're going to fill in those numbers, and the numbers have to be 1 through 9. There we go. And each row and each column and each row have to be adding up to the exact same number as another one. So this is the magic square. We have a few numbers in it already, and we need to fill in these squares over here that have no numbers in it. And how do we do that? We need to make sure these squares are filled in so that the sum of each column and row are the same. Basically, we're just going to choose a number that 22 plus something plus 19 will equal something, and then all the other rows and columns have to equal that as well. Let's say I put the number 4 over here. Now, if we do the math, 22 plus 19 plus 4 is going to equal 45. So we know the sum that each of the rows and columns have to add up to is 45. Now, we'll do 22 plus 11, because now we're looking at this column over here. 22 plus 11 minus 45, because we want to see what number we need to put in over here. 22 plus 11 is going to be 33, and 45 minus 33 is going to be 12. So we're going to put the number 12 over here. And now, as you see, the sequence of magic squares keeps going, because now that we put in the number 12, we can see immediately that we have this row over here, 12, 15. We have to add them together, and then we have to, whatever the sum of 15 and 12 is, we have to find the difference of that between 45. 15 plus 12 is going to be 27. And now we're going to do 45 minus 27 again. It's the same pattern, and once we do that, we get an answer of 18. So we're going to put the number 18 down here, and we keep on following this process. So we know that 19 plus 18 is going to make an answer of 37. And so we're going to do 45 minus 37, which is 8. So that's why we put the number 8 down here. And finally, last but not least, we do 11 plus 8, or we could do 4 plus 15 minus 45, and then we'll get the number in this square. The number is 26, and that's the magic squares. The next puzzle we have is a medium difficulty puzzle. We have to construct this addition problem over here, and we're only allowed to use the numbers 1 through 9. And actually 0 to 9. So we have to fit in numbers in these little boxes over here. And we have to make a true addition statement using only the digits 0 to 9. Okay? Now this one's a bit difficult because you have to do a lot of trial and error for this one. For example, you might want to use the numbers 1, 2, and 3, 4, 5, and 6. So now the only digits you have left is 7, 8, 9, and 0. But the answer to 123 plus 456 is 579, which deems it not correct because you're repeating the digit 5, you're repeating the digit, actually you're not repeating the digit 7 and 9, but you haven't even added the digit 0 as well, or 8. So that's why that doesn't work, does it? And you have to keep trial and erroring this. So there's a lot of trial and error needed in this puzzle. So that's why I can't really teach you much about it, because you guys already know how to do trial and error. And I can't really teach you how to do that. And the only way I could help you is by telling you the answer. So I suggest that you pause the video right now and you try solving this problem on your own. And if you think you have the answer, or you just want to learn how to do it, just pause, just resume, and I'll tell you the answer. Okay? See you there. So here's the answer over here. 789 plus 246. Let's check. Have we used the digit 0? Yes, we have over here. So that's out. Have we used the digit 1? Over here. 2 is used over here. 3 is used over here. 4 is used over here. 5 is used over here. 6 is used over here. 7 is used over here. 8 is used over here. And finally, 9 is used over here. And 789 plus 246 is equal to 1035. Three-digit number plus three-digit number equals a four-digit number. And that's using the digits 0 to 9. Okay, for the final subject of puzzles, the hard puzzles, these ones I'll actually be surprised if some of you can do them. They're really, really difficult, okay? So, let's get into them. So for this first hard puzzles, here's the question. Place the numbers 1 through 12 in the 12 squares of the grid, so that the rows and columns of 4 squares and 4 squares in the middle each have a total of 26, and no two consecutive numbers touch each other. So basically, every line, every horizontal line, and the center 4 squares have to add up to 26 using the numbers 1 through 12, and no two consecutive numbers can touch. For example, 1 and 2 are consecutive numbers. What if we put 1, for example, in this square, 2 cannot be here, 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 and cannot be here. Yeah, that's crazy. So lots of expectations, but we can get through it. Of course, this is another trial and error question. So take your time to solve this one if you can, and the answer pops up in three, two, one. I'm joking because I won't actually say the answer. I'll give you a hint. So the hint is that I'll tell you the four middle squares. It's 12, 8, then you have 1, and you have 5. If you do the math, they do actually add up to 26, so that's cool. Now you have to find the rest of the squares. That's a hit. That's the answer with all the numbers over there. No two consecutive numbers touch, which you can check, and every vertical line and horizontal line adds up to 26 if you want to check. That's one hard puzzle. This one took me ages to solve. The question states over here, distribute the digits 1 through 10 in such a way that the sum of the numbers surrounding each letter will total to 20. And also, just as a notice, this diamond over here shares around this letter B as well as sharing around A. This diamond over here is around B and is also around C. So you share the diamonds over here. So using the digits 1 through 10, you're going to fit them in each diamond and hope that every single letter has digits that add up to 20, okay? And of course, you're not allowed to repeat, and you have to share the digits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 diamonds in total. So it will work. Make sure they total up to 20 around each letter. Have a go at it. And here's the answer. 7 plus 6 plus 4 plus 3 equals 20. 10 plus 4 plus 5 plus 1 equals 20. 1 plus 2 plus 8 plus 9 equals 20. So that's it for all the puzzles today. Thank you for tuning in, everyone, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.